Good day, friends flying from far-flung fields. I'm Unsilent, and we're on the air with more FlatOut 2. It's episode 12 of FlatOut 2. Thanks for tuning in as we hit the dozen episode mark. A lot of people like tens and those sorts. I like dozens. I like Baker's dozens more, so I'm gonna be quite happy next week. Actually, if you've been around here long enough, you know what number is going to get me geeked. I don't think we're gonna hit that number. But I don't really have. I know what number it is in my head. If you've been here long enough, you know what I'm thinking. If not, WCW. That's the hint. All right. Let's go racing, boys, because we're back for more races. Last time out, we finished third in the Racing Sprint Cup, which is a series of 3 2-lap races. But importantly, that allowed us to, we finished second in basketball, which is usually where I finish in basketball if I'm against someone else. And the tri-loop, we want to race at the tri-loop. But now we got to finish off races with the Special Racing Fields Cup, a 6-race championship that will finish off level 3 and unlock the grand finals for races. We're going to start at Midwest Ranch 1. I could do the intro and all the alliteration of that, but Midwest Ranch 1 trips me up. Go figure, right? Racetrack running along the outskirts of the Grand Ranch. The route takes you along country roads to take you home along those country roads, hemmed in by farm machinery and hay bales. I think I've talked about hay bales being used in... if you were to play Grand Prix Legends, don't unless you have a steering wheel. Trust me, even I've tried it with my wheel. Shit's hard. But, yeah, that's, don't try it unless you got a wheel, but yeah, that one's got a lot of hay bales on the side of the track there. I feel in Grand Prix Legends I'm slow, but even when I get hooked up and I have a good run, it's just like, I got this. And it's just like, it's so incredibly hard that just like getting a few turns right just feels like such a massive accomplishment, right? Like here, I'm not really happy unless I'm winning. And in there, it's like, yes, I haven't crashed for like 3 straight turns. I'm the man. Funny enough, that's also how I feel in this game sometimes. Okay. Slowed down there for a bit. That's 1 lap in the books. 'Twasn't a pretty lap. Jason and Jack have streaked away. Sophia's getting away. Sally has gone off the road behind me, so never mind. I was going to say Sally's catching me. We want to avoid hitting the ditches on either side. I believe the saying is dishes get stitches? No, wait, hang on. Alright. We're gonna slowly catch up these boys here. And girl. Since she's faster than everyone, yeah. Can't not mention Sophia. I get suspension on this thing and don't remember. That wouldn't surprise me. We got a fast lap there, but here's the problem. We're still a ways behind the boys and girl. It's well held through there now. Sophia, hopefully. I was going to say, Sophia, hopefully will take care of Jack there, but nope. Even if unless she absolutely sends him off to frickin' Narnia. I don't think I'm close enough to capitalize at this point, so... We've got... I mean, the nice thing is it's a long championship. There's 5 more races after this. But I don't want to start on the back foot. So that's the problem. Lost the bumper. Through the gate. Well, give me, yeah, we can't even clean up our fast lap. Oh well. Not how I wanted to start, but... Well, everyone's in shouting distance out on a first race. We've come back for more scaps before, so... Alright, Farmlands 1. That's our next stop. Speeding around a Great Lake, but not the Great Lakes. This race takes you into wide open farmland and recreation areas suffering from flash floods. I'd rather no, I wouldn't. Actually, we do get some flooding here locally when we get heavy rainstorms. But drainage is fine, allegedly. Alright, starting from the middle of the pack. I think Ray's in front, so... I probably could have kept it straight, but at the same time, it's like, I don't want to risk getting bogged down by Ray. Alright, splash down. And splash up. Patio furniture. So there's a Sally, a Katie, and they've taken each other out. Oh, I'm running wide. I know I ran into the Armco there, but I had given up on the turn, maybe a bit too fast. Okay, you prick. Jack's through the fence. Ha! Suck it. Hi, Sally. How's it going? Katie, just go around, girl. Let's go. I ain't got the problem with them. I mean, I could inevitably end up fighting them for a championship, but they're not dicks like Jack. Sally I'm scared of, so I'm just going to let her have the position by taking the world's weirdest line. Now Jack and I are about to argue over real estate again. He runs wide. I'll just nudge him a bit there. Alright. We'll let him see if... it didn't really slow him down. I was hoping that bit of debris was going to slow him down. As Sophia and Sally get into it there. Around the barn. I get slowed down by the debris. Oh, slammed into by Jack. I go through the rocks. If I had gotten stopped by them, you could have said I was on the rocks. Typical Unsilent is an alcoholic joke. Think I blew up the plane. Oh, I don't think I can say that on YouTube. Shit. I was gonna say, it's bad enough I'm playing Pokemon this morning. I think that was last week's or maybe... Oh, no! I'm well out of the track. Where was I? I was playing Pokemon. It might have been on... It might be last week, a couple weeks. Episode 6 of Pokemon. I was just playing. And, one of the villain characters in that game refers to his underlings as simps in it. And I see that and I'm like, well, shit, I can't say that anymore. Twitch banned that. I know I'm not on Twitch, but... It's still like... It's amazing, like, something 20 years ago. It's like, oh, I can't say that now. Well, Twitch says I can't say that now. Twitch also says I can't say blind let's play, but, like, I care. Alright, so, I only got 400 bonus bucks there. Unfortunately, we're still holding on to, not in the top 3. 4 races to go. We got 2/3 of the championship still to go, but... Midwest Ranch 2. A lakeside route that passes through a wooden bridge under repairs and a large farmyard and barns. Again, we're starting from 5th. Race on the other line, so we're just going to gun it here. I'm going to take the jump. They're going to get by me anyway, so I'm going to get the nitro off the hop. We're going to put ourselves in a good position. Strategically. Oh, look, it's not a race if Jack and I aren't... And now Sophia's getting in on the fun as well. I'm going to push Sophia through. It's not a race if Jack and I aren't... If Jack isn't trying to jack me up. Well, that was a chain reaction collision that I caused. Oh, hit Ray. He's got it. He saved it. That was a surprise. Is this our covered bridge under repairs? I believe it was. And Jack tried to sideswipe us. It did not work. Oh, I'm about to hit that. I didn't. But I did hit that. Down power line, everyone be careful. We are going to need to hit the race shop, the car shop, parts shop, that's it. We're going to have to buy parts in between this race and the next one and try and make that comeback in the back half of this championship. Because it's not looking pretty. Get out of the way, trailer. And we've... All the time we made up on Jack, and then he's caught back up. Like, Jason's streaking away while the rest of us have a fight here for 5th. Which in most races wouldn't sound so bad, but there's only 8 cars here. So we aren't even fighting for the top half of the field. It's not like at F1.5, where, you know, racing for 5th is actually a good day. Because that means you must be ahead of someone decent. Well, okay, I guess in 2020 that would have meant that you were battling for best in class. Because, well, Ferrari was in F1.5 this season, weren't they? I don't know. Testing's around the corner. F1's about to get back underway, so we'll see. Sorry, Katie! I didn't intend to do that. I just wanted to go fast. Of course, it's Jack behind me. There's Jason in front of me. I could see him. I'm not going to be able to catch him, but I can see him. So I'm just going to be careful here. Ride it up. Ride it down. Through the repair garage. Burn the rest of the nitro, and that'll be enough to hold on to the podium. My first decent drive of the day. Also enough... Oh! I'm on the ground. Nobody hit me. Nobody hit me. I think I'm safe. Celebrating with my best breakdancing moves. Alright. Got $500 for slammage. And we'll get an extra $300 for fast lap. Oh, we got the $600 for the wreckage too. How about that? I wasn't expecting that. So we want the upgrade shop. That's what it is. Yeah, because we're still sitting... Oh my goodness. 4 points, 1st to 4th, with half this thing to go. It's basically level. I don't know if I need any of this. A chip in this. I don't know if I want the nitro kit. Turbo kit, maybe. Did I get tires on this thing? I got the base tires. Could get the better tires. Yeah, let's get the better tires. I like me some handling. Got the good exhausts. Just out of curiosity, did I get this? I have not gotten suspension. Yeah, let's get this. Let's get the roll bars. And what's it? 1900 cheap turbo. All right, we'll work with that for now. We gotta go big, because otherwise we're going home. All right, Farmlands 2 takes you into the rural areas, cutting through a homely farmyard amongst the peaceful scenery. 4 laps, but they're quick laps here at Farmlands 2. All right. I think I usually do okay here. All right. Not a great start, as evidenced by the fact that Jason just ran me up the backside. And this is the first proper corner, which is where the fun begins. Damn it, Katie, I'm not trying to hit you. I was going to say, who's trying to come up beside me? On top of me, it's Ray. I would say, things I swear to God, I'm not trying to hit Katie. I'm trying to be very polite about it. It's just not working. We'll take the low road, they'll take the high road. And I will also apparently take the... take the alternate path. So it's Ray, Sophia, myself. And around and into the side of a building, so we'll just reset. There goes Sally. I helped Katie there. I set her back straight. I was being nice about it. I got a crash out for Katie. I managed to wreck myself too. I didn't crash Katie out. She wrecked. It wasn't my fault. Car's handling good, though, with the new roll bars and tires. So, the problem is even with the upgrades, we've managed to luck our way into the back half of the field, which is where we don't want to be. Even 4th isn't any good. I need to start scoring some consistent podiums if I'm going to pull this one out. Because if I'm scoring podiums, that means I'm ahead of at least one of my rivals. But with Ray in front, actually that's good, because if Ray takes home the lion's share of the points, that means that the opposition isn't. Watch out for the cones. Somebody just died. Power hit on Sophia, not what I intended. There's Jack behind me. Ah, shit, he screwed me up there. So all the progress I had made, one jackass with one jackass move, appropriate given his name, kind of screwed that all up. I'm just going to take the high road. Won't be enough to catch him. Well, that's a shame. Disappointed. Didn't even get the fast lap. It was Frank that got the fast lap. On the plus side, I did get ahead of Sophia. I got 2 points on Sophia and 5 points on Jason, so small victories. All right, well, we got $800 there, so okay, again, small victories. Oh, we got best wrecker for the second race in a row. Not something I typically get, so I am perplexed. All right, let's see. Okay, no, we found our way through sheer circumstance. We have managed to get our way into second. Now, granted, we are, like, basically level for going through with 2 races to go, so we got to beat Sophia and Jason. So, that's, some work to be done still. But now it's Midwest Ranch 3. I assume Farmlands 3 is the final one. But race through a large ranch featuring tight turns around barns and fields. I don't think we come here very often, so. Now Ray's in front of us. Unfortunately, everyone's trying to squeeze into non-existent spaces. So we're going to start with a crash out on Jack. Not what I needed, but I won't complain either. I've dodged a Sophia there. Jason's behind me. There's Jack in front of me. I nearly wrecked myself trying to turn Jack there. Oh, just tag the power pole there. Oh, who was that? That was Ray. And he's collecting Jason there, which is good. There's Sophia there. Also good. Everyone's just wrecking shit in front of me. Here comes Katie. I'm going to take the long way around Katie. Maybe not do that next time because that's a very... that field slows you down a lot. Jason just sent me to goddamn Narnia there. Bye, Ray. Alright, so we got 2 laps to go and a lot of time in position to... make up. Alright, we're gonna try this way. Up and down. It's not a very sharp turn, but it is in practice. Okay, not good. This is not going well. Speaking of things that don't look sharp but are... Holy crap, we are getting massacred here today. Come on. Upgrade the car and we're still slow as balls. Ah, come on, man. I can't even reset. There we go. Well, let's see what... There's no point in really pushing here because we aren't getting past 8th, so... That's going to make the next race damn near impossible to transfer out of. Just bury the car right here. Do I even want to look at the championship standings? Oh yeah, we're toast. We are super toast. Alright, we gotta win it. And hope for a lot of luck. I don't think we're due to get either of those, but stranger things have happened in this game. But I'm also not counting on it. Fortunately, my BFF... Oh my god, Sally, get off me. I was gonna say, fortunately, my BFF, Katie, is in front. Oh, damn it, Jason! So, he's wandered off to the middle of goddamn nowhere, and hopefully the game does not reset him at all quickly. Going through all that crap there, it'll help build up some nitro. Get by Sophia there. Alright, we got by... Is that Ravy turned? Yeah, see, they reset Jason. He's already on top of me. Even if I win, I don't think I got a chance here of transferring. There's Sally in front. Let's take the high road this time. All that debris is slowing me down a bit, but... Ah, Jack's wrecked. Okay! No! I need Jason to wreck. Jack wrecking is nice to have, but not... It's not as neat to have as the rest of it. Plus, that grants at least 1 point to... 1 extra point to everyone behind me, so... That's not good. So halfway point, we're finally leading a goddamn race. So now it's just a matter of how fast can we burn rubber and how much will Lady Luck smile upon me. If Lady Luck is Sally, apparently the answer is not at all. I don't know who went flying there. It could have been... There's Jack. There's Sally. Well, Jason's around. We need to catch Sally back up. Sophia's wrecked. Okay, hang on. Now, is Sophia 5 or 6 points ahead of me? Because she'll lock in on 2 points. Because we could be in with a prayer right now. Normally, fortune favors the bold. Fortune just might favor the old? I'm not that old. Well, I'm older than this game, obviously, but... Sorry, I do alliteration, not rhyme. I think that might have been Sally flying? Could have been Katie flying. Oh, it's hard to tell when they've only got so many screams that they play. I think we're coming through to the end, so let's see. 10 points against what Sophia got. I think we might actually pull a rabbit out of our ass. Let's see. Yeah, Sophia... Jason's in third, so that's not going to help me too much. It's basically entirely dependent on... No, I want to continue. Right. So there's that. No bonuses there. Oh my god. If Sophia didn't wreck there, we didn't have a chance. So it was just literally the absolute shit luck of shit luck. I did not deserve to transfer out of that, but I did. I claim absolutely no credit for that happening. That was a video game taking pity on me in the end. So we've unlocked Crash Alley, but we've also unlocked Race Finals. So we took a look at that the last time, at the end of the last episode, but we've unlocked Derby Finals, which appears to be all races, and Race Finals, which again, all races, and there's Street Finals, which will be all races, and then you got the Grand Final, which looks like all event-type events, a mix of race and derby. So. But yeah, okay, so we actually pulled that off. Hey, I think that deserves a thumbs up, so hit that like button down below the video, or I guess it's still down below the video on mobile. If you turn the video sideways, is the thumbs on the... Yeah, you watch it sideways in widescreen on your phone, it's the thumbs up's on there, right? I think so, yeah, just thumbs up. Bloop. Like that. Nice and simple. Nice and simple. It helps the channel out. It's that YouTube algorithm. You know, commenting and liking and sharing and all that stuff, and subscribing. All that stuff helps the mighty YouTube algorithm. So if you watch a video, if you're a subscriber, I think you should be a subscriber, but if you're subscribed already, don't forget to hit that thumbs up on the way out. Or while you're here. Hey, first thing you do, you could hit a thumbs up. So, Anyway, let us... Oh, it's kicked us back to the start. There's stone skipping. Remember that from the opening video? Do you want to try a stone skip? Yeah, just quick. Classic Super Dave. Let's go with that. Alright, what's our tutorial tell me? Launch your driver as far into the swimming pool as possible. Press the launch button as close to the water surface as possible to skip across the surface and increase the distance you travel. Well-timed skips yield bonus points. I didn't quite understand. So hold the launch button to increase the launch angle. Release to set the angle and launch your driver. Small launch angle makes skipping easier. Okay, press launch as you get near the water surface. The closer you get to the water before pressing, the longer the skip jump. Get as many skips as possible before sinking. Interesting. This actually might have some skill to it. That's cool. Okay, I'm with you. I don't know if I'm necessarily picking up what you're putting down, but we don't even have to... We can go off the end. I might have put a bit too much angle into it. Yep. I pushed the skip button, it didn't work. Because it was more of a sink than a skip. Now, is it totals? I wasn't paying that much attention. Is it total or just the best? It might be total based on what it is. Okay. I might have hit the skip too early that time? Oh no, it is total, okay. I think I got the angle better. I know I got the angle better that time. Yeah, I'm not very good at the skipping part. Okay. There's some skill involved in this. Unfortunately, I lack it. Let's just give it one more go. Hey, you can't be good at everything. I think you gotta, just as you hit the water, you want to hit the skip button. Okay, we're mid-pack. That's just better this time than the last. Let's go. Went a little early there. Ah, well. Still holding mid-pack. I think we're going to need a really good skip this time. So, let's see how we pull this off this time. A 28 there. And 211, not bad. I'm perfectly mid-pack on this. Not good, not great. But not awful either. Yeah, no, I wasn't expecting anything out of that. Alright, let's see. We got a little time. Do you want to do... Yes. Switch the cars to the Sparrowhawk. Then we can go racing in race class. Or street class, sorry. So there are 4 championships of increasing length in race class. Rural, Sprint, Big Bang, and City. The rural's going to be the hardest one for me, I feel. This thing does not like the dirt. Well, that front row start. At least I can't get slowed down by anyone. God, even Ray has... I know I'm bad at the street cars on dirt, but... Oh, I'm around. I'm half around. I'm just being driven around. I'm beached. I was completely beached there. Yeah, I know I'm bad at the street stuff, but I mean, Jesus Christ, Ray's beating me on a start. Oh. And I've been sandwiched into the wall by Sophia. I don't know if it's that I need to upgrade the car. I think it's I need a new car. Sophia might be onto something with that four-wheel drive monstrosity. Because this thing is just a beast to try and drive. I think Sophia may have driven through the gas pumps there, given that they exploded. This is a tiny hint. Through the guardrails there. It's not going to be much of a pedestrian walkway for much longer. I want to take advantage of Katie's mishap, but... Oh, Frank's over. There's Jason in trouble. Ray went into a tree. All sorts of stuff is happening. And I'm just trying to keep the car pointed in a roughly forwarding going direction, you know? Because it's not wanting to stay going forward. It just wants to go sideways. It wants to turn around. It does not want to go in this direction of travel. Can you switch cars? I think you can switch cars in the middle of a championship. I don't know if there's better tires that could help alleviate this issue. So it gets sideways. It does not want to come back. Now, it could be the fact that I've got just this big hulking weight over the rear tires. It's making it difficult to wrangle. And now I can't get the power down because all it wants to do is fishtail. So I should have taken off with that third secure, but I couldn't get the power down. So that's the problem, is I need people to make a mistake and come back to me. I can't get to them. Alright, through turn one. I'm out of boost? Really? God damn. A little nudge on Jason gets me a little bit of boost. I gotta be careful. There's Katie in front. Didn't we see her at, like, or it's gotta be Sally, because it's like... No, it's Sally, okay. Well, we got through that turn in one piece. The problem is, Jason beat us out of it. Oh, gee. Well, we spun Ray around just enough to steal back fifth. Man. This is a bad car to drive on dirt. Okay. And we got some cash for it. And we got the bulldozer reward because I was completely out of control. We can go to the car shop. What is available at the upgrade shop? Are there any tires? Okay, we can go max tires, but it's just like... I cannot keep a hold of this thing on the dirt. We can go to the car shop. There's front wheel drive. Ultima. There's the four-wheel drive, that thing. There's the front-wheel drive CTR Sport. We have driven other CTRs. Front-wheel drive Vexter XS. The easy for me to say. Speed Shifter. The Canyonero. Whoa. Canyonero. The Territor. The Sunray, which is front-wheel drive. Speed Devil or Speed Evil. And the rear-wheel drive Road King. And then the Bullet. But it's Bullet like the firearm projectile and not Bullet like the Steve McQueen movie. So what are my options here? Because I'm not driving a truck, but there's no other four-wheel drive gimmicks. So I can do a front-wheel drive gimmick. CTR Sport. I mean, it's done as well. So, I mean, I don't see why we can't give it a shot, right? Yeah. We're going to waste some cash here. So, if I look at the garage, it's 3.5. It's got worse acceleration. It's got worse top speed. It's got slightly better handling, but there's also... but less weight and more nitro. But that's also because I haven't put any investments in it. So we got to put some investments in it. That tires, that's going to make a huge difference. And we can help ourselves with the good exhaust. Actually, hang on. Let's go back to engine. We can get the chip and dis. Get the port and polish. Get the fuel and filter. NOS. Tuning kit. And the racing tuning kit. And a turbo. Let's get the racing tuning kit. Let's get the good turbo. Get the chip in this. Yeah, let's just... the manifold. Alright. Suspension? Oh, we get pro anti-roll bars. Let's just get the regular anti-roll bars. Oh, it's gearboxes and everything. Get the clutch and flywheel. Alright. Spent a lot of money, but I think we need it. Considering how that first race went, I mean, could you imagine the rest of those? Alright. I was going to say, wow, that sounds different. Well, of course it sounds different. It's a completely different car. We're also running the same vehicle that Katie is. Unfortunately, all the upgrades and new cars in the world don't change the fact that if somebody runs into you, it will have an impact on the drivability of the vehicle. Oh, I blasted out Sally. Well, the good news is we're up to second. So... oh, Jesus. A wild Jason appeared. In terms of things I had accounted for in designing this car, random people coming out of nowhere to RKO me was not on the list. Like, this is a street race. It has very quickly become a demolition derby. There was some smooth driving, managing to use Ray to take out Jason. Now, I don't even know who the hell's in front. Jack, our boy Jack. Up and down and splash down. which is a technical rallying term. As you do. Here comes Sally up behind me. So, halfway home, we're sitting in second. This is better than we did last time, so that's good. I spent a lot of my cash reserves on this, but at the end of the day, I needed to get into something that I had some comfort with. And if this is what it takes to get some confidence, if it took half of me cash in the bank to get me comfortable, well, that's more effort than, like, Ferrari put into the 2020 Formula 1 season, now isn't it?
You know what? Here's the message of Unsilent. Off! Honestly, off!
Alright. So we got some breathing room, which is bad. Oh, Sally's wrecked. I don't think that had anything to do with the giant... whatever the hell in the road that was that I hit. I have no idea where anyone is in the championship. All I know is just act like everyone is ahead of you in the championship. That was close. I'm just trying to let the momentum kind of carry me. Don't fight the car too much. You fight the car, you lose speed. You lose speed, you lose time. Oh, there's Sally. Ask me how I could tell. Enough breathing room there that isn't going to have an impact. Alright. Comeback's on. Comeback is on. Don't worry, guys. Comeback is on. Frank getting third is probably helpful, too. Alright, we got 2 blasts out for a total of $600 there. No bonuses there. But that was also enough for us to scrape by and steal ourselves first place. So, Desert Oil Field. We were just there in the last episode, so... Was it the last episode or was it this one? Nobody tell me. Just go with it. Alright, we're starting shotgun on the field, but you expect that when you're the points leader. As we go by. And some of our top rivals, and they're going to kind of slide out of the way. Alright, let's take the high ground here. Master Kenobi is a big proponent of the high ground. I know you hear me say that every time I get the option, but that doesn't make it any less true. Got some HDR on the ground here. This is so goddamn bright. I think I've mentioned it before, but in case I haven't done it in a while, if you want an active demonstration of HDR, go onto the channel page, and you're looking for the video on Half-Life Lost Coast. It was the 2019 Christmas special, or one of them. And it's, and Lost Coast is a bit of a tech demo for Half-Life 2. But in Lost Coast, they do show off some of the various tech that they had in Half-Life 2 that they were working on ahead of the expansions. The 2 episodes. And one of which was HDR. Nearly melted my rig. That was my old rig. This one probably would have been able to handle it. No problem. I think Sophia made a hash of that jump. And it looks like Jack didn't do any better. Short wheelbase of this car is definitely having... It might also be a slightly ill-advised choice to go with anti-roll bars. but the ass end of this car is hopping all over the place. Would somebody call up Tim Brewer for some help on this?
Doesn't turn real well, so what they're trying to do is get that ass end of the car back down and get it in a situation where it's not as much drag on it. It alleviates downforce on the rear of the car.
Well, thank you, Tim. Love that Brewer piece. Throw it in a Brewer piece. So, 2010 Nationwide Series at Michigan. That year I'd gotten the scanner, rented the scanner. Ooh, that was unexpected. And one of the channels I found was the Speed Channel broadcast feed. And it's Steve Burns doing play-by-play for Nationwide Series qualifying, and Larry Mack and Jeff Hammond are doing commentary for Nationwide Series qualifying. And they are not having a good time because it was one of the next-gen Nationwide Series car races. And so they're just like, nothing, like they're just lengthy, like inspection is a mess. Nobody's car is passing tech. It's just a disaster, right? And they're just killing time because it's going to be aired on tape delay. Because they're just joking around. It's like, at one point, I forget which one of them, I think it was Steve said, it's like, thank God ESPN has the rest of these nationwide car qualifying for the rest of the season. It was that bad. Steve's just like, when they're not like recording live to tape, Steve's like one of the nicest guys in racing from all accounts, but even he was getting, you could tell he was getting fed up. And the three of them are just trying to make each other laugh when they're not supposed to be like calling action, because there were long gaps in the action because there was nothing happening, because cars weren't in line, cars were failing tech, cars had to go. It was a mess. It was just a complete gong show. And so one of the running gags that the three of them had was when they were talking, it's like, you guys in the truck got that Brewer piece? Throw it to the Brewer piece. Hey, Tim, can you... It's just the running gag is just like, they're dying in between. Throw it to the Brewer piece. I guess Tim Brewer had a piece on the new Nationwide Series car. So, anyway, we won the championship. The comeback was curling. Oh, we got to save that one. I'm good at the curling. I was skip of the B team at my high school. I hadn't curled before I got to high school. And about halfway through my first year there, they promoted me to skip of the B team, and it's like, seriously? Ah, well. Is what it is. All right. I think we'll call it a day here for this episode of FlatOut 2, but next time out we've got some more street racing championships to go. We may even mix and match the cars along the way too. Who knows what we could be up to. We got the Street Sprint Cup, we've got the Big Bang Cup, and we've got the Special Street City Cup. So we got action all over the place happening next time on FlatOut 2. But until we see you for that, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. Share on social media. Follow on social media. The social media handle is Unsilent on Air. And that is for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr. And don't forget, you could check out plenty more FlatOut and FlatOut 2 in the playlists. They're on the screen in the description down below, and more videos anytime on the channel page. And until the next time, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next time.